Begin with a tragic milestone that was reached just last week. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Mooney.
And I'm Amanda Gomez. Over 1 million people have died from COVID-19 in the U.S. In Arizona, we've lost over 30,000 lives.
News for Tucson's Lupita Murillo profiles a Tucson woman who lost 2 loved ones to the virus.
For Allison Fry and her family, COVID-19 brought on a lot of grief and sadness. So Fry did what she does best to keep her balanced, and that was to write a song called Lost Year.
2020 was a lost year, so much loss in the lost year.
She lost her sister-in-law Sally, a nurse, just one of the 1 million people who died of COVID.
And it's just really hard to fathom, all of those losses. It's a lot to take in.
She also lost Marge, her neighbor, who was like a grandmother to her children.
And because she was in assisted living, they had to isolate her. And for a 100-year-old woman, in memory care, that's hard enough.
Both died at the beginning of COVID. There were no vaccines, and they died alone. No one was allowed to visit. In the end, the assisted living facility allowed her to go into Marge's room, wearing personal protective equipment, to say goodbye, and played audio recordings.
So she could hear her loved ones, and I sang quite a few songs to her and held her hand.
She has a message for people, and it doesn't have to be about COVID, but about being kind.
Just making sure that you somehow remember them and have their memory live on. Do something positive so their death is not for naught.
So Allison chose to write a song.
2020 was a lost year, so much loss in the lost year.
Lupita Murillo, News for Tucson.
From the past.
The latest now, the